Hello, hello. This is Angie Watkins, your extreme encourager, coming to you for the five. And real quickly, I am going to make sure I am sharing the post on my own personal page as we get started. So I want to make sure we do this really quickly if possible. And not showing just yet. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share on my timeline. So post it real quick. Okay, cool. So this is Anggie Watkins for the five, and this is August 27th. So I want to talk to you about basically the benefits of you. I am your extreme encourager, and I want to make sure when you have the opportunity to have a write-up, get ready for your self-assessment, or just want to take stock of what you're doing, I want to give you three key tips. So this is about the benefits of you, three ways to count. And I want to keep it simple and I'm going to break it down. I always talk about the ABCDs of an accomplishment, which is basically B is the benefit. We always talk about contribution, the difference, and the effect. But I realize sometimes people not always know exactly how to break down the benefit part. So I'm going to take a moment to do that today, three ways, and keeping it simple. I want you to think about going up, down, and side to side. So if you want to think about exercise, or you want to think about dancing, or if it's just simply going up, down, side to side, whatever. I want to keep it simple. So when you're ready to talk about something, when you're ready to document something, you're not racking your brain about, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, how do I figure out my benefit? Okay, so I'm going to break down going up. Each one of these things has three questions to ask yourself when you're talking about your own benefit. So going up, who do you report to? When you're doing something, I'm going to use a standard report. This is the easiest way to think about whatever it is you're going to be talking about. If you got a report that's due and you have to return it into someone, it's going up to someone. So you immediately know who it goes to that way. Then you think about, who does that report go to from them? Who do they report to? Where is this information going after you turn it into your immediate upline? How is it going to that next upline? And then the third question for that is, what are they going to do with what you did? So when you're going to think about what you're doing as far as your benefit, and you need to actually calculate, and I want to use a report. This is the simplest, most basic thing that you may have to do. You turn in your report to maybe your supervisor. Your supervisor may have to get it to their supervisor. And then between the two of them, they may be making a decision on what to do with people, product, or just a way to process something. So you need to think about the fact that when you actually turn in something, the benefit is that you're going all the way up to someone who's going to make a decision. So one of the things you need to keep in mind is that you need to pay attention and be involved or understand you're not just turning a report just to turn a report. You're turning a report so people can make decisions about what's going to happen after that. So you want to keep that in mind about the benefit that is you. So when you're racking your brain and thinking about it, I'm like, well, I turned this report and they decided to do this after I turned it in. Or you kept some jobs, or you revised the process, or you improved something. Your report had some type of impact. It had a benefit once it went up. So you go up. So now let's take that same thing and go down. So if you have a report that goes down, I'm not talking about down and out, although sometimes it's going to be external. I'm not talking about going to the trash. I'm talking about going down. What's your downline? Who are the people who are impacted below you? So perhaps some of the things, again, you may be impacting an upper management decision, but is impacting lower people. Your people who are working below you. You may not be the last man on the totem pole, but you may be making sure someone doesn't lose a job, or someone actually has an easier way to get their job done. So you need to take account sometimes of exactly what the benefit that you have. And again, granted, I'm using a report, but maybe you basically you just turn in something. Maybe it's not a report, but it's a status update, or yeah, it's still somewhat a report. But whatever it is, you're having some impact to the people below you. You're making it easier for them to work. You're making it faster for them to work. And further down that line, so like, where is it going below you? Is it going to stay internal? And is it going to go external? Meaning, are there external customers that are impacted by what you do? I mean, is it a group of people? Is it a company of people? Are you having external customers? Are those people going to be impacted by what you're doing? Better service, less service. You have some type of communications that you have to manage just to make sure they manage their expectations. But because of what you did, they're better informed. All these things are certain things that you need to actually keep in mind when you're thinking about the benefit that is you. So again, those are 3 questions for just going down. So that's only second person. So we went up, we're going down. Now we're going side to side, just like the exercise. We're going side to side. When you think about your benefit, what about your coworkers? If you have a report, maybe you're doing it with them. Maybe you directed someone. Maybe you mentored somebody. And without you, they couldn't have gotten it done. You need to always think about your benefit, up, down, side to side. So what are your coworkers going to do with it? Are there other groups that you're involved with that are going to do something with what you have? And also, do you share with other groups outside of your immediate group? Because they can also benefit. So when you're thinking about your benefit, the benefit that is you on your job or whatever, right now I'm focused on the job. So when you're ready to do a write-up or recount or recap, a self-assessment, when you need to explain to maybe your immediate supervisor or someone else or a team of people what it is that you are a benefit, how you benefit the organization, you need to always think up, down, side to side. Who's on your left, who's on your right, who's going up, who's going down. Whatever it is that you have, what it is that you're doing, you are impacting someone. I don't care if it's as small. I don't like only. I don't care if it's just the fact that you close a door and lock it because it's a security measure. Everything is important. And I mean, everything is important because you make sure that door gets locked and that whole thing is no one getting in. Your upper management knows nobody got in. No one got in to steal anything. No one got in to harm anybody. You made sure everybody complied with whatever organizational rules there were. There is nothing that is small. So when you think about the benefit that is you can keep it simple to make it easy to recount whatever it is you're doing. Up, down, side to side. Go on to upper management, lower management, and out to your customers, and then to your peers in any other group that you're working in. So this is Angie Watkins. I went a little long. I wanted to break it down a little bit. So there's no spazzing. I've had recent conversations with people. And I started asking them questions about, well, did you talk about this? And did you talk about that? And did you talk? And I was like, nope. I'm like, everything you do is important. And if it makes it easier for you just to sit down and understand the benefit, that is you. Go up, upper management, down, people who are lower, lower, different than you, on a different level than you, but are still impacted by what you do, maybe even from the decision from upper management, and side to side. How are you impacting your peers? How are you helping them? Everything you do is important, and I can't stress enough that you need to understand what it is that what you're doing. Exactly, Angie. Your work affects everyone, up, down, side to side. And I'm glad you never thought, I'm glad I can help you think about it a little differently. Because the whole point is to make sure you're not spazzing about it. I'm like, oh my God, I don't have a status report. I didn't remember what I did yesterday or last week or whatever. But anything that you're doing is going to have the same attributes, whether it was today, yesterday, last week, 3 quarters from now, whatever it is, up, down, side to side. That way, at any given moment, you can actually spot, well, what did you do? What impact did that have? Well, this person got this person got that. I'm like, that way. And I'm like, oh, wow, cool. And there you go. No spazzing, no choking, but you also take the time to write about facts, not fiction. It's not about how you feel. It's about the facts of what got done. So this is Angie Watkins, your extreme encourager. I wanted to break it down a little bit. It took a little longer than usual because it's a little bit longer than 5. But leave your comment or questions if you're catching a replay about some of the things that you realize. What's going up and when you do something, who's being independent? What's your benefit going up? What's your benefit going down, or side to side, or all three? You can pick one or all three. Just take a moment to share. Just let me know that you understand the benefit that is you. And now you understand how to count the ways. So if you want to talk to me later, anytime you want to have a little one-on-one or a strategy session, feel free to direct message me, and we can actually set up some time and talk about a little bit more about how you can manage your accomplishments. So until the next time, this is Anggie Watkins coming to you for the 5. And again, always count the benefits that is you. And I hope you understand the 3 major ways. Until next time.